James, you are now officially a Burnley player. Congratulations. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I feel very happy to be officially a Burnley player. I was excited for it to all get done whilst the Euros was going on. I knew a lot about it, and I was just waiting to get back to make it official, really.
So why did you choose Burnley then?
I feel like everything about it, how they play, all the staff here. I know a few of the staff already, but the manager, the goalie coach, how they want to play, and I feel like they're a club massively on the up, and it'll help me develop massively.
Have you spoken to Vincent and Yella?
Yeah, I spoke to both of them quite a bit throughout the Euros, and the manager just told us like how they work, how he sees me like panning out, and then Yella, we just talked quite a lot. It was quite a good fun conversation, to be honest. I can't really remember what we said. It was a good laugh. So yeah, I spoke to both of them quite a bit.
And what about your new teammates?
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time with CJ. I grew up with CJ through Man City, so I've spent a lot of time with him today. But I've played against a few of them in League One over the past 2 seasons, and yeah, they're a great bunch of lads, and yeah, they're really welcoming.
How tough was it to leave Manchester City?
I don't know. It wasn't really too tough because over the past 2 seasons, I've been out on loan, so I haven't really been in the building much. I used to go in like once every week, every 2 weeks, to go over my clips with the goalie coach, but no, it wasn't really too tough here. They knew it's what I wanted to do, and it is what I wanted to do, so they were fine with it. You've
talked about those loan spells at Aki and at Bolton Wanderers as well. What do you feel you learnt in that time?
I grew up massively. I went out on loan when I was 18, and now I'm 20, but I'm massively grown up, especially from Aki and Bolton, and they've just improved us massively and brought me to this position where I am now.
21 in a couple of months' time, and it's not just what you've learnt and grown in the EFL. A certain tournament that a few people have been talking about. Congratulations with that. How was it, the European Under-21s?
Yeah, it was good fun, to be fair. It was a long time. We were away for a long time, but the lads and the staff made it really, really good, and it went quite quick. But yeah, it was good fun representing your country out in Georgia, and it was even better that we won it.
And in terms of all the clean sheets, I mean, when you were playing at Bolton, I think you set a record there, how you started. Didn't concede a single, well, you sort of did at the end, and then everybody breathed a sigh of relief as well, which was a crazy end to it. What do they mean to you, clean sheets? A goal scorer gets masses of plaudits, don't they, when they do them? So what do clean sheets mean to you?
They're obviously good, but they're not the sort of be-all and end-all, really, because I could get a clean sheet and not really have to do too much, and then I get quite a lot of and then it reflects on me, but then we could win 2-1 or draw 1-1, and I could make a lot of saves, but it's still not a clean sheet. So it's not really. Obviously, I want to try and get one every game, but it's not really the be-all and end-all. Like, I'd just rather us win rather than me keep a clean sheet.
Did you speak to Tails, by the way, when you were out there?
Yeah, I spoke to Taylor quite a lot, to be fair, about Burnley, and just asked him all the questions because he lived it. He lived it last year, and he had a lot of good and bad experiences, so he was quite honest, and he spoke really, really highly of it. He couldn't have spoke any better about it, and it was just quite nice to hear off someone that I know and trust in Taylor.
So what do you want to achieve here?
Personally, I want to like improve as much as I can and then eventually get called up to the England squads, and then as a team, I just want to take it a day at a time and try and achieve as high as we can. That's it, really.
What does that number 1 mean on your shirt?
Obviously it means a lot, but it's only a kit number. It's not the be all and end all. Like, I had 19 at Bolton, and I really like 19, but it's taken here. So one has to make do for us.
And when you mentioned England there as well, did it mean anything when you look back at the players who've been here and represented England very recently?
Yeah, they've had, especially goalkeepers, they've had Pope, Heaton, Joe Hart. They've had a lot of England nationals that have played, and it's a good platform to play well. And if you play well, hopefully you get called up to the senior squad.
So just a couple finally, in terms of you actually putting pen to paper on that contract, I know you wanted your family to be here when you did that. Why was that important to you?
Because they were sort of the main part of why I'm here today and being a professional footballer. Like, I moved away from home at 12, but I still came home every week. My mum had to drive us at ridiculous hours down to Manchester or to train stations. So yeah, they're a massive part of. They're the biggest part of why I'm here today.
And another big thing, finally, will be the Burnley fans at Turf Moor. You'll experience the atmosphere both home and away, which is a different level altogether. They'll be watching here, not just here in Lancashire, but Burnley fans all around the world now as well, growing all the time. Have you got a message for them?
Yeah, I'm very happy to be a Burnley player, and I can't wait to get going.
And I believe you're supposed to say now, up the Clarets.
Up the Clarets.